me ask you a question. The Strait of Hormuz is closed. Now, I know our administration, it's open. Go just look at the data. It's closed. Let's play a chess game. And in this chess game, you're sitting there and, you're getting ready to make your move. You're America. And I'm Iran. I have a flamethrower. Every time you make a wrong move, I pull the trigger. Now, I get it. We're America, which I'm going into that in just a moment. It's like we have a K-shaped economy, and then we have K-shaped civilization. The towns I grew up in California, Newport. What is happening to the most beautiful beach cities in the world? I know what's happening. But guys, I need you to prepare accordingly. There isn't movement. Our reserves are drained. Live tracking data is showing a handful. Actually, over a 24-hour period, marine traffic is showing 1. Now, my question to you is this. What now? Oh, we just bombed them. It's the size of 4 Californias. That's not going to happen. Have boots on the ground. Like, every way around this thing is no bueno, and the reserves are almost empty. People are going to lose their mind when energy prices double. And if you think there was some riots in the streets yesterday, you've seen nothing yet. Also, prepare accordingly, trade accordingly. And I have a gold chart. You guys ready for some gold? There's going to be a huge move. Also, here's a screenshot of a 24-hour chart. Notice they go and like, all right, we go back to 4th of July. Here was San Diego. We're just taking a peek at California. Guess San Diego decided love San Diego. That's beautiful, you guys. That was an atomic bomb. They launched all of them at the exact same time. So the kids got a beautiful 30-second fireworks nuclear bomb 4th of July. And that's it. Everyone go home. And good luck trying to get out of here. Oh, and here's Newport Beach. Riots and looting. Looking great. Pavilions. Newport. America. California. And if you're like, oh, that was only one part. Newport police put out a call for help. Balboa Peninsula. And I love listening to, as she's filming this, what she's saying. It's so sad. This is where my kids live. And to see it going the way it is. There's a shot of where I was at Alice Beach. Stunning. Some of the nicest people. I swear Kitty must have made 7 new friends. I cancel that song for a second. Otherwise, YouTube will go, nah, we can't push this video. But look, this was great. A little more music. Yep. That was some good times. Great place, you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Florida. An amazing fireworks show, like in my face. That was not all at once. Also, if you're ever thinking, hey, let's go to Cancun, let's go to Mexico for a vacation, skip it. Alley's Beach, Rosemary Beach, Inlet, just breathtaking. And you can still be American. And I'm sure if you visited there, you'd be like, bravo, what are you talking? I could never afford that. Okay, let's break this down. Stop saying that. Yes, you can. Oh, you can't meow, or as Kitty would say, meow, but it's not as if you can't, hey, let's go in with 3 people and let's do this. Acquire assets. Your business, right? You start ramping it up. You start spending a little money. AdSense, maybe a little pixel on websites. Your private jet cleaning business is now doing a little more. Please, on this channel, do not label yourself. My student that I work with Monday through Friday and Saturday and Sunday, we do trades. I mean, right out of the chute, he's like, well, I have Asperger's. I'm like, great. He gave me a laundry list a mile long. I'm like, okay, so we're never going to use that again. People love to use disabilities like, this is what I am. Great. I get past the labels and start the businesses. trade the equities, and buy assets. And prepare for the worst, right? Preparation's a good thing. I don't see any easy outcomes of this 2-week excursion. This is going to get gnarly. I know right now it's like, oh, it's not so bad. Maybe the stock market, it's showing us, it's predicting the future of an all-time high with another couldn't make it, and then another couldn't make it. These are called lower highs until it gives up, which it's giving up. But anywho, back to total chaos in Iran. Also looks like some parts of America. Yesterday, Trump issued a threat to Iran, basically saying he could wipe out the whole funeral with one shot. But then Iran responds. They said if anyone touches anyone at the funeral, it will be a regret. Yes. But if you think for a second that we have not just poked the bear, give them some time. They're ready to strike America with they're rebuilding. They are still chanting the same thing. Quote, no more breathing for Americans. Hey, friends and family. Plan accordingly. Don't believe everything that you hear from the administration, that it is all clear. We won this war. I think America is finally, maybe, I don't know, let's go with another pandemic and just check. The propaganda, the psyops, if you just say it, repeat it enough times, the idiots believe it. Just 2 weeks to slow the spread. It's a 2-week excursion. And then if anyone comes back, just be like, we already said, this is one and done. I am the president and I have won 100 wars. Just don't fact check anything. But it's okay, Don. I am Jay Bravo and I have predicted 100 recessions, which we are currently in one right now. But if you change the numbers, we will never be in it. So whatever. And when you have, Congress, GOP Representative Troy, when asked 60% of Americans struggling with affordability. Okay. And here is going to be the narrative. Here's your new talking points. It's like the Republicans get like secured emails. Okay, this is what we're going to say. All on the same team. The Dems are like, okay, we're communists. We're not. You're going to lose the party. But we are now, quote, affordability. What are you talking about? I'm going to go eat a couple of big lobster tails and I'm going to get some nice ribeyes. Maybe that 60% of Americans don't work as hard as I do. That is the new narrative coming from the right, that you guys aren't working hard enough. But again, it is not the left. It is not the right. It is the bank. The banks are the way money is created. All money is debt in a debt-based system. Gold, we'll get to that, and that's on a gold system. We closed that window in 71, and then going back before that, yada, yada, and we figured out gold is very difficult as money. There's a lot of deaths, a lot of famines, and a lot of hoarding. But you definitely don't have inflation. You definitely have the rich and the poor, which you're going to get on this same thing. The monetary system as debt is money, and we know, which I teach every day, are you collecting assets? Are you collecting assets that feed you? Liabilities eat you. Buy buildings. Do it the smart way. Put humans in there to pay it down. As they're paying it down, when and if equity goes up, you say, hey, bank, I'm up $100,000 on this property. I'm up $1 million. I would like $1 million loan. They say, sure. What are you going to do with it? I'm going to buy another property. And you rinse and you repeat. You just can't be an idiot about it. Same goes for like stocks and how I trade and move money. It could be good one day, really bad the next, especially if you're buying high and selling low. You don't want to do that. But and this is just so backwards. Under President Trump's, this is Scott, we're on a path towards economic growth. This is unprecedented. Lasting dollar dominance. Yes, okay, guys, that's actually the juggernaut. This thing right here, the real DJT. He's saying, we are a strong dollar. That is horrible for the world, and it's horrible for America. Don't want this Federal Reserve note to become strong. And if you travel the world, you know they're like collapsing. They've all taken out dollar-denominated loans, and then they have their own currency, and they're like, it's going in the wrong direction. They have to pay off their bills in dollars, but they use their currency, and it's like, Then they got to buy the dollars, which we are short dollars. Thought your bill was expensive before. You're like, okay, a 20% interest rate, I can handle that. But then you have the dollar goes up and you're like, against their own currency. Yes, and I told you this, when the dollar crossed the 200 with some momentum, this could be it. The whole world has to price the dollar with energy and oil. This is a multi-trillion-dollar problem. You have the yen carry trade. That blew up. We're there again. So they're having to sell treasuries, buy our currency, prop it up. Dollar keeps going up. I want you to see, like, looking forward, I don't have good dreams. I have really bad nightmares if this plays out. I also said, hey guys, the rest of the world, take China, okay? All their whole asset bubble, all their money is in assets, which is great. But again, buy low, sell high. China's real estate market has erased all gains from the last 20 years. Look at this chart. This goes back to the 2000. Look, yeah, right next to Bravo's hair mousse. So now with this, is China going to be coming over here and buying up our properties? No, I know you didn't want that anyways. That's what happens in a weak dollar. People are like, oh my gosh, the United States is on sale. Weak dollar, believe it or not, creates a lot of growth. But it sounds bass-ackwards. It seems like, I want strength. The dollar. Yes. No, it's debt. The debt system with interest is wiping out the world. It looks like it's taking China with them. Yes, but bravo, a strong dollar means more jobs. Guys, our job market is decimated. They'll be like, look at all these part-time jobs. Aloe and McDonald's and Chuck E. Cheese for full-time jobs in the U.S. falling at a concerning rate, 500,000 full-time, gone. But they'll be like, look at these part-time. Just that, third consecutive monthly. We're in the middle of the year. We should be ramping up for Christmas, holiday. Full-time employment is falling by the millions. But even in all of that, I have hope. I am threatened by, dreams, nightmares. But we're America. It is, you don't beat it. And you always have your crybabies. You always have the people that give up. Our founding fathers had some wisdom. And that's why we have the Bill of Rights. And that's why we have the Constitution. That's why I have separation of powers. But then the powers want to kind of go, hey, let's combo this. Hey, let's do a debt-based system where a Constitution says gold, silver, that's the money. Because anything other than that, you're not going to like it. But we did away with that. And so I'm like, okay, hurry, buy assets, gold, silver. I'll get to gold in just a second. I will achieve the American dream. That's almost 70%. Disagree, 28%. If you live in America, there is no reason why you should not achieve the American dream. And the next one, everyone in this country has the opportunity. 50-50. No, you live here, you do. And the American dream is unfinished, 58. I know it's tough, but sorry. And there is a balance between, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Like I understand that, but I also understand that those bootstraps are tripling in price. Assets go up, which leads me to charts like this. This is the gold chart. High probability. But we have a problem. But I'll walk you through gold, and I think you guys can make some money here. You have a little scalp going on, and then if this breaks, here, gold goes from 378 to 478. This does not mean run out and buy gold. Also, if you don't know how to do what I just did, you should have been able to see it. I have a course on what I teach. It's $299. My other one, my AI one, my, $1 million course? I took a student. I'm like, I will make you a millionaire in 1 year. First month, $100,000. These two courses, happy 4th of July. I have a few minutes left, or you have a few minutes left. It wouldn't be $299 for two. It's $299 for two. This is the cheapest I've ever ran anything. So if you don't get it now, you can always just wait to Christmas. Maybe I'll do it. Probably won't. Because Chartprime has all this cool stuff. They usually take the stage, with things like, look, see the little flashing light? That's the chick magnet. Price is going to go up there on gold and hit that. What is that? That would be 383. I believe it's going up to 395. You also had purple, and goes purple, and then you go higher, and then it goes purple, and you go lower. Here's the big problem with gold. You can always buy low on gold, like the real stuff, not this fugazi. I trade this up. I think it's going to go all the way up to this yellow line and this falling wedge. This is your little scalp. You make money, piggies get fed, hogs get slaughtered. You ain't getting above the 200 on the first shot. That would be $410. That's going to be a very tough obstacle. It's going to get rejected. And then it might pull back and then take another run at it. After that, then you guys are looking at almost 478. On the downside, you guys are under the 200. That's momentum down. To me, turn off everything so you just see this. See, falling wedge, carry this down. Now, people will be like, no, you can't. That's not how the way you do it. Yeah, that's trust. I've traded long enough to know. When it's going this way and it's supposed to break up, if it breaks down, it's going to go down to 283 with a vengeance. All these people up here that went long, liquidated, gone. I mean, it's just like, whee! Please come along with me. Learn how to click a button. Like I'm looking at it right now. Buy. Right at the line. If it gets above the line, it buys. If it drops below the other line, you sell. You can make money up. You can make money down. Learn how to do it and take advantage. 4th of July. You got a few minutes left, even though it's the 5th. And with all that money, you're going to come out to Alice Beach in Rosemary Beach and go, hey, I think I'm going to buy property. I think I'll put people in it. Pay down my mortgage. Oh, and that's my 3rd one. What a 4th one. Who come to the capitalism side. I love you guys. Happy 4th of July. Love America. Go Marika. And I'll see you tomorrow.